3, 2, 1. Like a chair, like, comment, share, like, and like. And if you like this video, like it some more. If you have like 20 accounts that have like 10 subs, like it then too, and like it after that. Do you like this podcast so far, Matt?
Yeah, I love it.
Well, yeah, I like it. How about that?
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, I'm broadcasting live with RDF, the original drama cat. I'm saying your casino is the original casino. Just like in most casinos for losers. Hi, I'm king of the losers. What's happening, everybody? The manly got you since purple. Malarkins, Ada Wolf. Some of you guys are long timers there. Austin Tanos, Toxic Dome, Reynolds Hughes. Some of you guys are. Some of you guys are Patreon. Circuitry.
Oh wait, Circuitry. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Holy
yeah, me too. Since Mama Mac. With bygones be bygones.
Do you still have the poker server? Is that still around?
Yeah. Leave it out there just because it changed my mind. I don't know. Time to Rekieta. I hate to disappoint y'all. I cut the damn music. All right. I gotta be honest, this has already been covered to death. I put a tweet out to see if you guys wanted to do it, and I got a lot of interaction, but a lot of negative response. Because I knew it was big. So I could have cashed in like everybody else, and I decided not to because I recognize a lot of the names that brought me back, and I would have been upending my weekend.
Okay, buddy.
Cyborg Dr. Phil, thanks so much. Time to Rekieta. Yeah. You're all going to be disappointed. It's different. My take's going to be different. You know me. I'm a fucking contrarian, I suppose.
Doing drugs is great, guys. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be my move. I'm gonna build I'm gonna Dick Masterson this whole thing.
Yeah, that's a Dick.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like you want me to Rekieta?
Who doesn't snort coke in the same house with their children? Come on.
Also, what is the mix-up between me and Mama Max? Wait a minute. No, yeah. Circuitry, you're right. You're somebody. I thought you were somebody else.
No, yes. Circuitry's the one. Yeah, no. Circuitry's the one you'd yell at every time he called in.
Oh, he's easy to yell at. No, he's not the same guy. I thought he was. I forgot him. Leave Circuitry alone. He had nothing to do with Mama Max.
Oh, you're thinking of the Mama Max guy who was like hanging out with Mama Max.
Yeah. I thought. No, it was not him. I remember saying it like, Circuitry, aren't you the mom? And I'm like, maybe, boy, if he's not, that's a really lousy thing for me to do. Sorry, Circuitry. I owe you one. How about free T-shirt to make up for it?
I thought you meant like he was around when you were like.
There was a guy that was in one of the Mama Max, and I can't remember his name either. Sulfite, yeah, because it starts with an S, and I'm a retard and a dyslexic. That's the problem. You know.
The Circuitry is the one who'd go in the poker server and beat me with a shitty hand. And I'm always like, why'd you go in with this? Why'd you go all in with this?
Well, you should have known that he's fucking terrible, and you should have got a padded hand, and then fucking let him push all in. That's how you deal with players like that. You're like fucking Dave. You argue, you shouldn't have raised. That's not the proper play. Well, you're playing a retard, Dave. Dave used to do that. He used to get mad. They do the same thing over and over again. He's like, they criticize them on their bad play and not take advantage of Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
Oh, well, poker led me to football, and I'm much happier for it. Thank you, Teddy. Be more respectful. Yeah, that guy yelling at me. We probably should go over that. That guy yelling at me because I told Boogie to check out, and I said he was a homosexual. Very immature.
On an alt.
Hey, you want to see something really funny before we go in?
What?
This is hysterical. This has nothing to do with Rekieta.
Hey, buddy.
Thank you, Dr. Cyber, but don't go against Andy or Casino. Be careful. I'm not going against them. Why would I go against? Oh, their narrative. I don't know. I'll do whatever I like, thankfully, but I don't even know what their narrative is. So if you look here, I guess somebody told me that Mashwhacker here followed, or Boogie followed them, so he went on a crusade, and it fits the anger and rage like the ones that Tommy is constantly throwing at, that we see behind the intent behind those words. Fallen, thanks so much. The KYS part is also unwarranted as well, even if they didn't carry the intent. Here's the thing, Much. You listen to the lolcow podcast. It's an exploitative podcast to exploit people that did dumb fucking shit. Washed up YouTubers that did dumb shit. So you have no moral ground over me if you watch that podcast. Nobody does. If you watch that shit and fuck with those guys, fuck you. I can do whatever I like. So this guy wrote, sorry about your cat, bro, after I told him the KYS, being dumb enough to think he actually believed the cat's actually dead. He's one of those guys. So I wrote, fuck that cat.
Oh, I think a Lodi man. That's a Lodi man. I don't think he. I think he was joking.
You're a freak for real. I don't think so. Because why would he reply to KYS? Sorry about your cat.
So I think he was just making a joke.
Thanks for ruining it. You're a fucking asshole.
So, I mean, sorry. I wish you would have told me who it was who said it. I would have told you.
You can see who said it.
And I didn't see the tweet.
How do you know he's not retarded? I mean, either way, just like play along, all right? Jesus Christ, Matt. I know you're doing well over now recording, but throw me a bone, you prick.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Fucking holy shit, dude. He thought your cat died. Oh my god. That's fucking what a retard, Tommy.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, thanks. We gave him the fuck. Oh, look at these guys. I love this picture. This is only 2018. How old is Nick Rekieta?
Yeah. 39? Maybe early 40s? I don't know.
Oh, you don't know for sure? Let's see. Nick Rekieta age.
He looks like he's 48 now.
Looks like he's well over 50.
Yeah.
Let's see how old he is. Date joined. I don't say anything about his age. This is not the absolute best place to get good information. No, I don't know. It doesn't say. No, it doesn't say. No idea.
They're saying that he's either 42 or 43.
Oh, yeah.
42. I'm seeing a lot of 42s in the chat.
42. I wonder how hard he worked at fucking law school. I bet it was really, really hard. I'm not being facetious here. I'm betting that he slaved to the grind to get that fucking law degree. Can you imagine pissing it all away for pussy and coke?
Well, didn't he have like 100K concurrent viewers like a few years ago?
He did an excellent job with He did an excellent job with Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse was like
Johnny Depp and thing was like right after that.
You know what the funny thing is? He invited a bunch of YouTube lawyers and made a lot of their careers on YouTube, and they're all going to be doing videos against him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
he
like created a whole genre on YouTube, and it's just like, time to take down the king.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. That's how it goes. Here's the thing. This is all going to disappoint you. I don't care about Nick Rekieta. I simply put that tweet out there because I it's going on. I figured you want me to do it. I do internet culture. This is a big internet culture deal. I don't care. I really don't care. What am I going to do? I'm going to preach don't do drugs? I mean, really? Me? Yeah, don't do drugs. Sure. Am I going to tell you that he's a good guy? No. Am I going to cry? How could you do that in front of the children? Well, let me get you up to date on drug addicts. There is few drug, like I always get it's like when drug addicts do like something in front of their kids or they do drugs in front of their kids, it's like the good drug addicts are like, oh, little Tommy's home, gonna put away the coke and play the part. I only do that when he's not around. No, drug addicts do it all the time, man.
Let me make sure I wipe my nose.
Yeah. I won't do cocaine today. I won't get.
Honey, do you have the eye drops? The kids are home. I need to make it look like I haven't been awake for 2 weeks.
Well, I just see like, how could he do it in front of the kids? Like, how couldn't he do it in front of the kids? He's a fucking drug addict. You know, how couldn't he? Yeah. So you're never gonna hear any of that from me. So, yeah, I think the interesting thing about Nick Rekieta, and I don't have anything against him. I still don't. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about his kids any more than I care about anybody else's kids. I hope they don't get dragged away, and I hope their relatives take care of them and don't end up in the understate. I hope he doesn't lose them. I hope he cleaned up his life and gets it all right. It happens. I've seen it happen. You've seen it happen before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I just don't care. And I'm not going to sit there and pretend to care like everybody else is. Because most of the people that are pretending to care are doing what everybody else fucking always does. They're trying to make themselves look good. And on YouTube, making yourself look good like a fucking hero is how kill the cat. I don't do that. Not because I don't want to be a victim of like fucking like I am Alex fucking virtue. It's just because I honestly don't give a shit. Drug addict stories don't interest me anymore because they're so redundant. It's the same shit happens every time to the same people. The funny stuff is what they do not to get caught or how they get caught. That's great. And that's what I'm going to cover. Because there's only one thing that Verse sent me that even mildly fucking interests me. What am I going to say? Like, that hasn't been said. How am I going to outdo Medgar? That stream was fucking great. It's amazing. I listened to that whole thing. It was fun. I'm good 2 hours of it.
There was one part of the story that I heard that I thought was really funny. One of the guys that was like hanging out with Nick, who was like doing coke with him, and then started realizing they were doing way too much, and was like, "Yo, Nick, maybe to tone it down a bit." And then like Nick Rekieta starts.
No. I think we got that. We got that clip.
Okay.
Hold off. We got that clip. Yeah. He gave a typical drug addict answer. I mean, rise and falls interest me, but I'm sorry. Lecturing you and making myself and virtue signaling you guys about drug addicts and drugs, and you know my feelings on it already. And Nick's just the latest victim of. It is a little weird, be like, I'm 39 years old. Let's start doing coke. Like that's weird. That's something you start when you just get out of high school, or maybe you're in high school, you do a little coke, and then by 25, you're a fucking addict, and you're fucking shivering in some rehab, having withdrawals and all that other happy horse shit. Withdrawals are funny. That's real funny.
Okay, buddy.
So I'm not gonna. Andy Worski should be the last one talking. Is he virtue signaling? I didn't watch that. Is he virtue signaling?
I don't think he's virtue signaling. I think he's saying like, look, I've been through this shit. I know where he's coming from.
Okay.
But the kid thing is kind of like where Andy is like, all right, but the kids, that's
all right. Like, all right. Let me rephrase this too. If you want to be outraged over this, feel free.
Yeah.
Go right ahead. It's outrageous to get that fucked up in front of your kids, put them in danger, potentially put them in the state's hands. Yes.
Listen,
yes.
fuckhead.
I just don't want to be the guy to tell you that. You know why? Because A, you should already know. And B, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about his kids. I care about my kids. I care about my family. And this shit ain't an issue for me. Weed's legal, though. You never know. Maybe it'll open the door and I'll start doing fucking crack by the next 2 months. I haven't even got any weed, bought any weed.
Okay, buddy.
Do you know this is more illegal in Germany than fucking weed? Isn't that funny?
What?
I have to order these the same way you order weed. It's ridiculous. Yeah, they want you to spend fucking $10 on a vape that lasts about 30 minutes. I actually started smoking cigarettes a little bit last week because my vape delivery didn't come in, which is like $100 a fucking month.
Did you know that a DSP reacted to Nick Rekieta getting arrested?
I would like to see that.
All right.
Let's do.
I don't know why Verse sent it to me and not you, but here you go.
DSP react. Yeah, he should have done that.
Yeah.
And what's this? Look at these guys. Big Trouble, Dead, former coke addict, doing well, and Ralph.
Dead,
drug addict, and guy who, that's about right. Good work, Mac Pitt.
Yeah,
a lot of wrestling on the show these days. You know? I don't care what happens to Nick Rekieta. Nobody died stupider than this asshole right here.
Oh yeah.
I know what I'll do. I'll go to a war zone and start fucking with the people.
I'll start going to Ukraine and saying, Russia's not that bad.
Fucking stupid ass Tucker Carlson.
Do you have a clip of that?
Tucker's lost a little ground with me. I empathize with Nicholas Rekieta. Keffels.
I was kind of waiting for it to be Coach Red Pill didn't actually die. I was kind of waiting for him to pop up somewhere.
I heard Ralph's done shows on Coach Red Pill's death celebrating, and he wasn't actually dead. That's funny.
Oh yeah. Because he died, they said he died a year before he actually died.
Yeah. I told you, fucking Kite was sending me. They're just walking up to people on the street they thought were Russian.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on the phone?
Okay, buddy.
I don't know where you're from. Bow. And this guy's in a hotel fucking with people. Ha, Putin's coming. Could it have ended any other way? No. So I don't care. Lots of people have gotten tied up in problems that Nick's has. Very few people on earth got tied up in the problems that Coach Red Pill had. And the fact that Tucker Carlson stuck up for him shows that he does as much research as he bitches about the mainstream media doing, which is nothing. If he had any idea how stupid that guy was, he wouldn't have ran that story. They're trying to keep him from speaking. The State Department doesn't care. Do you have any fucking idea? Of course the State Department doesn't care. He's a right-wing wacko. Which, in a perfect world, shouldn't matter. But I got news for you. I'd have left that basketball player rot in fucking prison before I handed him some terrorist. So, whatever. Whatever. So, all right, that's so this is the guy that was doing coke with him. This is fascinating.
Yeah, this is I think his name is Aaron Amolte.
Yeah, is he a lawyer too?
No, his name is Steel Toe Aaron. He's kind of like this wannabe radio morning show guy.
Yeah,
I think he does stand up.
Me too.
To the left of him is actually a really fucking good stand-up comedian who's really fucking funny. He's like a miserable bastard, but he's hilarious. Oh. The guy on the bottom, I don't know much about. But
who's him?
Yeah.
Who's the guy on the left?
I don't remember his name, but I know he has a brother. And
you said Florentine goes on this show, right?
Florentine does, yeah. Later on this stream, Florentine comes on in the bottom. I guess this guy's friends with Florentine. He pops up and he gives.
Hey, it's Nick Rekieta guy. I thought he was all right. I guess not.
No, he's like, because Aaron's telling him the story. He's like, I've been there. I've been dating these young women all the time, and I do drugs with them, and it just turns into a shit.
I ate Robin's pussy once. Did a lot of coke. Florentine, he's a funny guy, actually. Like Florentine.
Yeah, I used to watch him. Did you ever watch VH1 Classic? Him and two other comedians had a show there. They talked about classic hair metal rock and stuff.
Yeah.
It was like a podcast before podcast.
No, I didn't see that. Last thing I remember when I left, that Florentine was dating Robin right before I left for the army. It's like 20 years ago. I'd like to say I banged Robin. That'd be kind of cool, right? Give him like one claim to fame instead of baited.
Not only did he bang Robin, he banged Robin kind of in her prime, you know.
Yeah, she's 40-something. I wouldn't call her prime.
I mean, Howard Stern prime.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, like, well, I heard she has a giant picture of herself in her fucking apartment, like a huge.
I heard she's a full-blown sociopath.
Yeah,
and what's the doctor? The rehab doctor that was on VH1 all the time. The guy who did Love. Was it Loveline?
Loveline. I forget.
Yeah. Apparently, he gave her a survey, and she was like from the survey. She was like a full-blown sociopath.
Yeah, she's an iceberg. She's an iceberg. I've heard stories about her going back to the 80s, like interns coming out bursting into tears.
Yeah,
and she's ex-military too, and she stayed.
Yeah, ex-military.
A lot of people that don't know she stayed in the military, like almost the first 10-15 years of Howard's success.
Yeah,
she made colonel, I think, or light colonel. She was, she would go to drill on the weekends and stuff. I remember it's like, oh, Robin got drill this weekend, back in the day. So this guy, I guess, was hanging around with.
Yeah, he was swinging with Nick. Him and his wife were, like him and his wife were dabbling, like switching partners.
I can't imagine, like, hey, you want to come over and fuck my wife?
Yeah, so then his wife ended up staying there and then getting arrested with Nick and Nick's.
Well, Nick must be a lot cooler than this guy. A lot more fun. Let's see what he has to say. This reaction is priceless. Though.
Hey, I'm not trying to ambush you, but I'm getting tons of messages.
We're not reading messages. People
No. You need to. This is big for the show. No, this is big for the show.
I'm not trying to ambush you. I'm just trying to get some clicks, motherfucker.
April has been arrested today with the Ricardas. You know anything?
I don't believe that.
Is that her?
I don't think so. No, that's not. No. There's no way. That's for sure been edited.
When Nick Rekieta and his wife are in jail for
Normally, I would say this guy's ridiculous, but with AI nowadays, yeah.
Possession along with Aaron Imholt.
Watch him. Everybody watch him closely.
No, that's definitely been altered.
It's fake. If it's not fake, the show will never end. Will Heron, Aaron, can you tell?
Oh, my God.
Wow.
It's real?
Whoa. Holy shit.
Oh, poor guy.
Wow.
They have kids?
I'm getting more messages right now.
Well, not with her.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Wait, so the girl that got busted with Rekieta, does she have kids with him?
No. He has kids with another girl who he left for her. While she was pregnant.
Oh, he already lost his kids. All right, so not too bad.
Wait, Aaron, this is real?
I actually feel bad for him.
I don't know.
Not enough to not do this, but I got to do 4 podcasts a week, pal.
Fuck.
Oh, he's making money though now.
Yeah, good for him.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I'll make more money from me.
I just got another text about it.
It's true then.
Fuck.
Dude, you got some work to do, brother.
Like what? If he's going through a divorce, he's a slam dunk now.
Yeah.
Actually, he's a man. Maybe not.
Well, I mean,
technically you don't.
I think we can get those papers signed now.
There you go. That's my man. That's my man. That's a good attitude. Because I don't give a fuck, man. Like it's your ex-wife. Actually, though, well, it's recent, so it's got to suck. Like this happened to my ex-wife. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm getting a rat's ass.
Wait, so this is real?
I just looked at the roster.
I probably have to listen to Boogie telling me that other guys are fucking my wife, even though I haven't been with her in over 10 years. But because you hear my marriage is falling apart, right?
Yeah, I heard that.
And my wife yelled at me for losing the keys.
What roster? Tonight's lineup?
Did she yell in German or English?
You you've heard her. She barely talks.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, she said, "Oh, it's so stupid. God, I can't believe you." That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. And I was just embarrassed in front of my kid because my kid's looking at me. That's pretty stupid, Dad.
County jail roster.
I just got an inmate number. Her inmate number. This is
XXX6969.
and the county jail number. Wow. Holy!
How do people find this out this quick?
They find everything. They found out who my fucking cousin was.
Wow, that's like the same thing.
I'm just. I feel. Oh man.
This guy took it like a champ, though. Is this the Kino Casino?
I'm not sure. I think this is either just him talking or Kino Casino. But
Yeah, he's got the same shirt on.
I remember Nick ripping 2 massive fucking rails right in front of me, and I literally put my hand on his shoulder, and I said, dude, you need to fucking chill. I'm worried that you're gonna fucking die. No, don't worry. It's okay. I read up about this a lot. I can show you all the...
Right. That's how drug addicts talk.
Literature and everything else. It's okay.
Do you ever hear that guy? You see this guy when you were a kid too? I had him too. I drive better when I'm drunk. I'm completely out of control. Like, don't get in a car with that guy.
No.
Don't get in a car. Oh no, really? Seriously.
Okay, buddy.
You wouldn't want me to sober and drive, believe me. Yes, I would. Moral panic is annoying. That's why I don't like most. Like Moist Critical and Muda's okay. I don't think he's that bad. Muda seems more like a grand. I get you where you are with Charlie, but Muda I like. I don't feel like it was like a Muda grandstand is like, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Versus Charlie, this is like one of the worst things imaginable. You've made an utter fool of yourself on the internet.
Listen, fuckhead.
I don't know. I take Muda any day of the week on that. Take Charlie on video games.
Okay, because it doesn't all hit you right at once. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Another time I told him, I go, this guy, like, I'm worried about this. I remember telling him one time, I go, my fucking wife is doing cocaine a lot, dude. How the fuck do we stop this? And he goes, you have to understand. Instead of going, holy shit, you're right.
He's a drug addict. He does coke in front of his kids. He's got around the house.
Got families. This is a fucking problem.
Yeah, see, this guy woke up.
He goes, you have to understand, sometimes people have stress levels that are up here, and their minds can only handle this much stress. And then when you do the stimulant, it bumps you up like this.
He's not wrong.
And then you can handle more stress. I'm like, Nick, you fucking lunatic. Lower your stress levels.
No. I never found Nick Rekieta all that interesting. I love the Kyle Rittenhouse stuff, but the thing that interests me most about Nick Rekieta is him continuing to get every prediction he ever had wrong. My personal favorite was Tonka. Tonka's going to jail. And all like fucking Worski and all them ran over. You're going to jail, Tonka. No, he isn't. And he knew he wasn't. And the other one was the voice actor for Dragon Ball Z.
The anime guy.
He didn't get that one right either. I think that guy's still in court or something.
Remember when he started talking about Chris Chan or Christine Chan?
What did he say? That she was going to do hard time and stuff?
No, the mom. No, yeah, with the mom fucking thing. He like came out. I remember us reacting to it. I don't remember what he said.
What did he say?
I remember it being funny, and you just shitting all over him.
I did.
I think so.
I probably got because. By the way, I was one of the few people that got it right. I got it right in 2020. I got Chris Chan right. I guess here's what's going to happen. They're going to see if she can testify. She can't. That's it. He's getting out. Boom. It happened.
You got Chris Chan right a year before it happened, bro.
2 years.
Crazy.
2020. That was in
2021.
2021. Yeah, 2021.
Yeah.
No, I was in Holland, and I called it. And then Ralph says to me, "Oh yeah, you're pro mom fucking." That's kind of not what I said, Ralph. I'm saying he's gonna get off because they can't prove it. Yeah, you're okay with this sort of thing, aren't you? They're all like, they're just like the fucking lefties. No, I was right. He's out visiting his mom. By the way, I have changed a little bit. I am a little more suspicious than I was. I thought there was a possibility he didn't do it. Now I'm like, I don't know. I wouldn't let him near my mom.
I wouldn't let him near anyone.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Keep
I wouldn't
him
let
locked
him,
away in a room.
I wouldn't let him touch Bunny,
Yeah.
even if she's dead.
Yeah. Get away from my cat.
You get away from my cat, all right?
Oh wow, you guys.
I let Shane Dawson touch my cat, but not fucking him.
Christian should be in a tower, locked away, surrounded by Sonic
screaming out of the top, letting his hair down. Did you see that thing Medicare did? That everybody that's touched Chris Chan's little thing, like something terrible's happened to him.
Yeah.
I think all these guys did, right? They touched it.
I think Ralph may have. Rekieta. I don't know about. Definitely not Coach Red Pill. I don't know about Warski.
Warski made his own. So that's the thing. I think this guy's way more interesting. I do. I think he's way more interesting.
Good morning, everyone. We're going to go on the record before we do a couple rules.
Oh, God, that's him in court.
Yeah.
Oh, that
giving the amount of observers.
Wow, it's pretty crazy, guys. It's pretty crazy. See that? You think I'm
Make sure to donate. Become a member. I'm gonna stop the stream if you don't become a member.
I'll turn off I like when Low Cure God does. He turns off the camera. That's funny. Okay, everybody, $50. $50.
You are to turn off your device so you are muted.
He's getting old. That bankruptcy took a lot out of him.
And turn off your
He's
video
older than me.
Camera. Second of all, there have been requests to record this proceeding.
You see him looking in the camera. He sees PPP and Warski at the other end.
He's just like, shit.
Yeah. What's the matter? Turn that frown upside down.
Requests are denied.
You know, he's done. His law career is like over. And here's the thing: he's not going to even get. He's not going to get mercy over there because he's considered a right winger in Minnesota. Good luck. Oh, his.
Do you lose your license?
Yes, he's finished. Nothing. A felony? I did tell you a story about this. There was a black guy. He's freaking out. He had a YouTube channel, and because they did this, they had this guy. He was a lawyer, and he went through a divorce, right? And the judge ordered 200% of his salary.
Yeah.
And guess what? He defaulted on that. So guess what happened? He lost his kids, and he continued to default on it because it's 200%.
Yeah.
And then he went to jail for not paying it. So they get these fucking those jackasses that I don't know what they call child services. He's in fucking jail in a jumpsuit, and they say, "Look, we can make this go away, but all you have to do is make these payments." I lost my law license. Well, is there anything else you can do? I can be an intern. We can do that. They make about $30,000 a year. So there's got to be something you could do. Well, I get my law license back, but I can't because it's permanent. Is there any kind of payment structure we can come at? Yeah, I suppose you can make it happen. Do what you like. And I remember this black guy. I wish I could find that video. It's so funny. See what they did to this man? See what they did to this poor man? This is what they do to you. This is why you don't get married. You know? He's right. Yeah, this is a fucking serious felony. This isn't even just like some judge gonna because they all look out for each other. But he's a right winger in Minnesota, so he's fucked.
I just always heard the stories of the lawyers that they get arrested or something, and then they just become ambulance chasers, stuff like that. Like really, like
maybe
shoddy,
something he can do, and not it ain't gonna be in Minnesota.
Lawyers.
The bar's the bar. I think once you lose it, man, you gotta get re-registered. I don't know. It was worth it.
The rules.
Oh God.
general rules of practice
That's
prohibit
terrible.
any recording other than the official record.
They really haven't gotten any of this stuff figured out, have they? It's 2024. I mean, my bankruptcy proceeding was in the year 2020. And
it's funny, Nick did a whole thing on it.
they allowed anyone to call into the call and lie about who they were, and it was really messed up. Like, there's no security or anything. Here you got people who are like observers are coming in. Ding, 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 ding. Dude, this is supposed to be a court proceeding, right? Or an arraignment or something. What the fuck is this? Can you shut that fucking notice off? Like, what is going on? Is there anyone in charge?
He's not wrong.
No, I was just thinking the same thing. Like, you know what it is.
I'm thinking like,
Yeah.
you think the law would be more,
Yeah. You know what it is? Nobody watches this shit. So they got like an e-celebrity on there. And everybody's like, like, oh, I could jump into this. You know?
It's super important legal
that are
shit.
about to call in and be like, you stupid N-word, and like all this. Like,
He's really not wrong on this.
Why is no one like controlling the situation? Ding, 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 ding. It's going to sound like you're at a grocery store. Someone coming through the front door 100 times, right?
Of the judicial branch, which is recorded by a certified court reporter. I imagine that transcripts.
Also, I do wonder, why is this over the internet? Like, everything today is gone back to normal since COVID, right? So why is this being done over the internet like this? I wonder. There's a particular reason. I don't know where this is located. So
it's a good question too.
Yeah.
When did he get smart?
Can be available. That's under General Rule of Practice 42 or 4.02.
Oh, let me guess. It's easier for the judges.
Subdivision 5 at Prin 5. I need to tell everyone that a
I
violation
feel like he's staring into my soul. It's freaking me out.
of that
I'm
rule
not talking about DSP either.
would lead, could lead to contempt proceedings. We are on the record in 34 CR 24.
For the record, I have an email.
3.1, and Madam Clerk, if you can disable that, the buzzing or bell noise.
they're not going to disable that, are they?
They're
going to leave that shit on.
This is the state of Minnesota versus
never
Nicholas
practicing lawyer ever. Yeah.
Robert Rekieta. Am I saying that correctly? You've told me before.
Yes, sir, Rekieta.
I have your date of birth is December 16th.
Even sounds weak.
1981.
Nice.
There you go.
He's younger than my brother.
There you go. Now you know how old he is.
Yes, sir.
Currently reside at 1229.
Oh, I don't want to do. Hold on.
Yeah, fucking DSP can't.
Now, I'm
fucking
assuming
use
he's
the
already
fucking
been
thing.
doxxed, right?
No,
Because that's fucked up to say his address. They said the number, and then they blocked.
Well, here's the thing about the doxing rules. It doesn't work on the fucking everywhere else in normie land. You know, you commit a crime, they put your address in the paper. I know this.
Blocked it after he already said the number. What is that? Do you see what I'm saying? This is supposed to be a professional proceeding, and this is how they operate?
All right, now he's an idiot. I can't listen to him anymore. Professional proceeding.
Violation Minnesota Statute 152.022, Subdivision 2, Print A, Print 1. The maximum sentence for that count is 25 years in prison and/or a $500,000 fine.
So it was what? Crystal meth? That's what he said. Crystal meth, methamphetamines.
Count 2 is possession of ammunition or any firearm with the user of controlled substances. This is a gross misdemeanor, so the maximum sentence is 364 days in the Candioi County Jail and/or a
So he had meth.
Shut up.
With a sale or possession of a controlled substance. Again, a gross misdemeanor.
Oh, his kid was in the house too. Oh man.
We know all that. I want to get the original video. Oh, Wells. This is the guy?
Yeah, I was doing cocaine. I was doing Molly. I was being a terrible father. I was in this house at the same time. In no way am I absolving myself of any guilt. At any time
Smart to do it now, because they'll get you later. These guys eat each other. Get it out of the way. Smart move.
Was there, I could have taken those 5 kids, called CPS myself, and gotten them help. I engaged in all of it.
Why didn't you?
Yeah. Because I'm a piece of shit who will pay for that until the day I fucking die. Up until the day before the arrest, I was on the phone with people going, guys, should I call? I know what's going on, but I also know how this makes me look. I was a chicken shit. I was a fucking coward. But the story Nick told me is that around the
Well, whatever's going on in his other, I wonder if he's ever going to see. He probably doesn't see his kids anymore because he's talking like a guy doesn't see his kids anymore.
Well, he's talked about like because his kids were there at Nick's house, so he does. I think he does see his kids. I'm not sure now.
If his wife's a witch, she could say, "Look, he's on fucking here saying he did coke. I don't think he quit." And then you're in a whole thing.
He claims his ex-wife is like gung ho cool, and
she must be. She must be. That makes sense, but I wouldn't gamble it.
Time that he turned 40.
You never hear me say. Well, first of all, I don't do cocaine. Second of all, I wouldn't tell you if I did.
Kayla either started doing these things or wanted to start doing these things because she thought that's what Nick wanted in a woman because of the things he would talk. Oh, that's what it was. He said that Kayla started doing these things because she thought that's what he wanted. Now, Kayla would expound on that and go, well, I was only listening to his show and listening to the things he said and listening to the kinds of people he talked to. And I thought that was the kind of woman he wanted. I just wanted to be the woman that I thought Nick wanted. And that kind of led to this. And then Nick just leaned the fuck in.
Ever, because
Fuck these simp cunt assholes. Nick has loved every fucking minute of it and never once has wanted to stop. As a matter of fact, a few weeks ago, the last time I saw Kayla in person, I don't know if Nick and April know I saw her. I'm not sure. But this was after I had departed. I met her on neutral ground.
I like how PPP's got the ticker. Nick Rekieta, my arrested.
It was
I had to
great.
get one of those. Pretty good.
Great to see her again. And she told me the story of how she had told Nick. And this is so fucking tragic because this may in fact be the batch they got caught with. Kayla said to me, Aaron, it's done. It's over. She even said to me, Aaron, I hope you're proud of me. I've been clean for days now. I said, I had tears in my eyes and I'm so fucking proud of you for that. Because that's all I wanted from any of them. Like when I said I couldn't come back, I'm like, guys,
Now I'm thinking, I heard this, like, I heard Nick Rekieta look like hell. He might have pulled a DSP. Yeah. That's before he got arrested, correct?
Yeah, that a lot of people thought that people saw that clip on the internet and then called in, like called the police.
Yeah,
but
I'm sure they did.
It turns out it was actually I think I heard someone say it was from someone from the church that Nick went to. That's alleged.
Hey, get close to God, motherfucker! All these guys have good Christian values, man.
Kids who don't want to come to your house anymore. I'm hanging around my friends right now. See, the thing about hanging out with people addicted to drugs is that you get shut off from everyone else around you. And I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of family. True. I like hanging out with them. And I know, Ashton, I'm getting away from it here for a second. But when I told them I wasn't coming back, I was like, guys, I'm in my backyard right now. There's kids all over the lawn. They're playing with their friends. I've got friends and family and neighbors over here. I can't leave this again. I love this shit. We'll get to that.
This guy got lucky. This guy's probably a few bumps away from being just like Nick. Because I hear that a lot too. Like guys that, they're like, oh my God, I'm back with my family. I'm so lucky. Like, I can't believe I ever wanted to leave this.
Right.
I can't believe guys in their late 30s start doing coke or so. That's mind blowing to me.
Yeah,
that's weird because most people start early.
Yeah, it's like a young man's drug.
Yeah,
it's not really like a.
I've never done it. I'd say if I did.
Me neither.
Yeah, I've never done it.
Okay, buddy.
It's a good thing. I'd probably be dead.
I was too afraid. I was always too afraid.
I often say this. Thanks so much, Roger Dodger. Aaron said he's going to testify against Nick. Is he? Good Christian. So be it. I don't fucking care. It's not my problem.
I don't even know if he'll be a court. Like, I think he'll
plead guilty. He'll plead out.
He'll plead. Yeah, he'll plead out.
Yeah, but what if they don't accept? Like, what are you gonna, like? Who's he gonna like? Here's the thing. Like, what if the judge knows about his background and is politically motivated and doesn't allow him to plead?
That.
Yeah,
it's interesting. I'm hearing that this. So Nick Rekieta has his own other case, a civil case going on against someone who's suing him for defamation. And I'm hearing that the judge on that civil case is the same judge in this criminal case. So I think this judge might be well aware who Nick Rekieta is.
Super.
But I'm thinking, I don't know how does Minnesota have a First Offenders Act? Because I don't know if I don't know if Nick's offended before. Like, I don't know his backstory.
Whatever it is, he'll get the fucking hardest time. He's not going to get the 19-year-old black kid deal. I guarantee it. Guarantee it.
Later, because that's when the
I think when rich people get nailed doing shit, they end up. I think they do more time, or they get the harsher sentences. You know, because everybody's going to want to make an example of him. Nobody wants to make an example of a fucking, 19-year-old Puerto Rican kid, you know?
I've always heard the opposite.
A million of them. Yeah, because it's bullshit. How do you make an example if somebody doesn't have a fucking, any kind of fame? I'm going to make an example of this 19-year-old that doesn't know anybody and no one's going to hear about it and not even get in the paper. Or I'm going to make an example of somebody that every hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of people are going to find out.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
I get what you're saying.
No, because that meme that we've been taught is bullshit.
Well, there are the rich people that have the connection.
That's a different thing, and he might have that, and if he could pull that off, but I doubt he could pull it off in Minnesota.
Yeah, like that. Remember that rape case with the Brock something?
Yeah. That guy that got off. Yeah, that was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's the exception. Now, that was a big one, though.
Yeah.
God, most of the time you get accused of it with no fucking evidence. I did a podcast today on football. There's a guy that got accused of something. He's been completely cleared in the eyes of the law. He can't go back to Manchester United because they'll protest him, even though he's been cleared.
Right.
Mason Greenwood. He has like a weird kink. Where he likes to record himself, like verbally abusing while he's fucking and stuff. Well, they got in a fight, a real fight, not this fucking play sex act that they were doing. And she used those tapes to say, "Hey, this guy's been raping me."
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, right. And then it turns out, then it started to look like United cut ties with them. They're basically going to cut ties with them. And then she turns around and says, "Yeah, I gave consent to all these." He ends up marrying that broad and having a baby with her, and she completely destroyed his career. He's got to play on like lower teams and another league. He can't play he was playing in the Prem. Now he's playing in like Portugal.
The shot from the point, bitch.
He stayed with her though, and she's probably thinking, "Oh, I cut myself out of money." Yes, you did. It's one of the biggest prospects in all of Europe. And now nobody will touch him because then you get people in there that don't care whether he's guilty or not. Look, I'm sure some minorities get made an example of or something. I'm sure that does happen. I'm sure that doesn't come out of nowhere. But, I mean, a situation like this in a blue state, they're going to make an example of him. Not because he's white. If he's a lefty, they'd probably go out of their way because he's him.
Kill yourself. Andy. Nick.
Perfect example. Look at the people that fucking burned down all this shit in Pacific Northwest. Look at the fucking people at J6. Bingo. There's your answer. Got people in there that didn't do shit. People that hurt cops and shit like that. Yeah, sure. Fuck them. Throw away the key. Whatever. But ain't all of them.
Would always tell me the reason I don't like Worski is because he went on the air and he said that when Kayla was walking him back to his room, he said on the air that she tried to give him a hand job.
I never said that. What I said was when I was drunk in Knoxville at the bar, and there are witnesses to this, she was getting really touchy-feely and flirty with me with Nick there. It made me uncomfortable because Nick was like watching, and I was fucking fucked out of my mind. I never said that she jacked me off. I said that she was getting like flirty and touchy, and Nick was like,
"Look, good Christians, you know."
Looking over and then I brought that story up.
No, I'm like a stone atheist. I have no faith whatsoever, and shit never happens to me.
because I was like when we were hearing about all the stories about them possibly swinging, I'm like, oh, maybe. I mean, like, she did seem like she was down to probably fuck other guys and being flirty with people. In fact, she was being flirty with me and touching me and stuff. I never said jack off. I never said jack
Who
off.
do you think was the driving force behind the decision to open their marriage? Do you think Kayla was pushing for it, or do you think Nick was pushing for it?
You know, it's difficult because I know they were both unhappy. But I also know Nick has a way of making things Kayla's idea that maybe weren't necessarily Kayla's idea. I think Nick
fucking care. Fuck Kayla's ideas. No, I'll take some calls. You know, I'm gonna do a Wendigoon thing. I suppose I could do that. I'm feeling a little awake now. I didn't use weird coffee. I don't know why I feel awake now. Any calls? Anything you want me to cover? Stuff like this? Because I'll be Charlie Sheen. That's rookie numbers. Yes, he's correct. Opinionated junkie. But there's no bias in the court system. Falling down is more relevant now, as Americans are lied to. But people want to believe in Santa Claus. Well, yeah. Clearly, you watched the Critical Drinker video on falling down there, Opinionated junkie. Good video. Defense. No calls?
Just with blankets, so maybe.
I don't think people really want me talking about this. I don't think they give a fiddler's fuck.
Okay, buddy.
I think. Charlie Sheen. Okay. Yeah, I got that. I get that impression. You might have to do fucking douchebaggery. Might have to. I could cut it tomorrow or something. New lolcow card.
Nice.
When this character is scrapped from everywhere, both players draw one card. When you hear the phrase "just the tip," you know the tippy is near. Run. Is this supposed to be a transgender that's covering their penis in this right here?
I think it's just supposed to be a goth mommy, but maybe it's a transgender.
And that's supposed to be couples, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. It's funny too. Goth mommy. He did the whole Wendigoon thing. That's pretty much unbelievable. Ben Seg, you're on the air. Ben Seg.
You gotta unmute.
Hey, sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. What do you got?
Hey, Tommy, I just want to say, love your show. Love you on Lolcow Live.
Thanks.
Can you please do me a favor?
Sure.
Your audio is so low. I don't know what it is.
Yo.
Regurgitator, you're on the air.
Yo, have you heard of the drama with what's the guy, the shadow guy, the fucking In Praise of Shadows, about the Wendigoon shit?
Yeah, he's kind of on deck. I thought I was gonna wait, but I probably shouldn't wait much longer. I'm thinking about doing it now. Here, I'll turn up the volume for you.
Jeez.
Yeah, I heard about him.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Fucking shit is fucking fucked up.
What are you talking about now?
The fucking Rekieta shit.
What about it?
It's fucked up.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. Have a good day.
See ya.
Take care. No kidding. First.
Hey, I just want to let you know your audio is a little low.
Go fuck yourself. Prick. It's a little
Damn
low.
it.
It's a little low. What do you want? Oh, God, prick, he left. Toastify. You're on the air.
Hello. I just wanted to hop in because you guys were obviously talking about the Rekieta on like the judge. There's so that stream where he was looking over like his lost defamation case with that which that judge presided over.
Mhm.
There's like on that stream he's like drunkenly ranting about how like she's a retard who like leaks pussy juice. So I think he's fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Which is amazing. Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I would say so too, Toastify. Who said the pussy juice? Leaks.
He said it on the stream.
About
he said
who?
it about the judge. About the judge.
Oh,
Who's now presiding over his case.
should recuse himself first. Wait a minute, he's a lawyer and he's talking bad about judges in Minnesota?
Yeah.
That must be coke. That must be coke. I don't know any fucking lawyer that would ever do that if they privately among themselves say how much of an asshole this judge is. But I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
No.
There was a clip on Medica's stream. I'm surprised you didn't actually know about it.
Maybe I did and I fell asleep.
Fair enough.
My favorite is Medicare is Medicare going back and forth with what's his face? Masterson? Is there some kind of like real heat there?
I'm not too sure. I'm not entirely clued in on that. He did say about the whole Solitude medallion that like
Yeah, that was
Dick
just
would
funny,
be the next
though.
one to fall. But yeah. But I'm clued in on the lore and what exactly then. Someone like Vito who's in the waiting the call might know more to be fair than I do.
Vito's here?
Yeah, he's in the waiting call.
Unless that's verse. That's verse. That's
Fuck's sake.
He's probably so pissed right now. He's probably like, God damn it, Matt.
These cursed totems aren't the only thing. I like to point you to a cursed image. There's Nick Rekieta, along with other individuals, all of whom have had bad outcomes. And this had nothing to do with Magic Chan. The man directly sitting next to him, Coach Red Pill, or as Nick likes to refer to him when he's drunk and high as a kite, Chef Red Pill. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Got his head blown off in the Ukraine. He's dead. Coach is fucking dead. Ethan Ralph with a double thumbs up, showing the sexual prowess he possesses when he gives the little truffle hunting to a hooker. Had his life implode. And then we got Andy over there. Dude currently is doing pretty well, but he did have his whole aim thing, and was really down in the doldrums for a while there. All four of these people, real bad luck, and Nick's been the latest victim, which makes you wonder, was anybody else there? If we're talking about bad luck and curses, if we're talking about who's next on the hit list for some nefarious ectoplasmic evil that lurks out there, that's hunted these men down for some reason because of their gathering in Knoxville, who's not in this picture? Who else was at Knoxville that might be a future victim? I wonder. Who could it be?
I read this. He was in the favorite gun picture. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. You want to stick around, or you're always welcome?
I'll stick
here?
around,
All
sure.
right, sure.
Yeah, no worries. I'll stick around.
Let's take Oh Hi Mark. Oh my Mark. How are you? Oh hi Mark.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, buddy.
So I've actually known about the steel toe guy for a while. Have
Yeah.
you heard of Stuttering John, right?
Yeah, of course.
Howard Stern.
Yeah.
Well, there's an entire community dedicated to bullying him. called
Yeah, I did know that. Yeah, because John
Okay, I
sucks
wasn't
now.
sure if you were aware.
John lost everything. He lost his wife, kids, everything, right?
Yeah, and he didn't even like have to go to jail to do it. He
Yeah, John was never that stable.
Yeah. It's this whole story's crazy. Like, out of all the people from like the IBS era, I figured Nick Rekieta would like actually move on to being like a somewhat mainstream guy.
Yeah, he had it all.
Yeah, but then it turns out not eating and just drinking a bottle of whiskey a day will do shit, dude.
I honestly thought that was. I mean, I'm so stupid. Like I thought, like the whole whiskey drinking lawyer was, scotch and on the ice was a part of the fucking act.
It's a good character, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good character. It was cool. He used to mix around. It was pretty cool. Nick did a lot of good things on YouTube. I'm not gonna take that.
I was listening to Casino, and what PPP was saying is, 2 years ago, PPP made the prediction that Rekieta was going to go on from all this and actually have like his own show on like a television, like his own television show on Fox News.
Not as long as he's connected to you, PPP.
But he said if there was one guy that could break through, it was going to be Nick Rekieta.
Yeah, probably. If I had to put my money anyway, it would be Rekieta.
Well, let's be real. This is all a cultish plot by Kiwi Farms and Joshua Moon using black magic. That's where that song Joshua Moon sent it to destroy his greatest enemy, Nick Rekieta.
That's too funny.
All right, that's all I had to say.
That's all right.
Later.
What was I just thought of something and it slipped my mind. Oh, it was failure. Somebody sent me a tweet. Yeah, I know. In fact, I know who sent me the tweet. Let me go down here. I was shocked to see this. Failure's been dead for over a year, right? That we know of?
Yeah, so I've been told, and I've heard from like Worski that Failure's been dead since like 2020, maybe 2020, 2021, something like that, like for a while.
That's crazy. So I gotta find this tweet. Where's fucking Deckard? Hold on. Yeah, he sent me. I think he sent me this. Yeah, different Deckard. So I think it was Deckard that sent me this. Who sent me this? I have to go down. Hold on. I was shocked when I saw this. Oh, was it AC? No. I gotta check this out because this kind of blew my mind a little bit. Who sent that to me? Corbino? Was it him? Oh yeah. So this was 520. Yeah, 524. So that was only a few days ago. So yeah, Corbino sent me this. It shocked me. Gator, holy shit! I didn't even know Failure died. Still my favorite gifts of all time.
Jesus.
Yeah, so even people in that circle didn't know he'd been dead for years? Awful.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Sounds like the friends I want to have.
Below says it's been debunked. What's this saying? It's been is he still alive? I don't know.
No, so some people are saying Failure is still alive because there's someone named Failure in people's chats, and everyone assumes that's Failure. But from what Worski tells me, Failure.
Okay, if it's coming from Worski, then yeah.
I'd love to know, like, how long has Worski known that he's been gone?
I heard about this a couple months ago.
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
know
not
you're telling
sure.
me.
Like you'd have to ask Worski.
It's crazy. I think I won't ask Worski. How about that?
I figured you're not the guy that wants to ask.
No, I don't think Worski wants to hear from me, and I don't care to hear from him. Actually, Worski kind of dug himself out of the hole. You gotta give him a little credit.
Yeah.
I don't know about the guy.
Yes.
Did that guy go to prison pull the gun out?
I don't know.
I don't know what happened to him either.
Jail, but I don't know what happened to him.
That was the dumbest thing. Oh, hang out with Andy Worski and bring my gun. Fuck. All right. Mormon guy, you on the air?
Hey, how's it going?
I don't know.
All right. So to answer your question, Ethan Ralph and Medicare had a falling out, and Dick took Ethan's side, so that's why they hate each other. Just, but to back up, so I moved out to Vegas, and at that time, back in 2022, Nick Rekieta had a live show where he went out there. And at the time, so the show was supposed to start at 8 p.m. It did not start till 9:30 because he was so wasted that he basically just sat on the couch and was still drinking.
Who are we talking about now?
Nick Rekieta. So
really?
Did he come out wasted?
Yes, and Dick was so wasted that after meeting with fans for 10 minutes, he also had to sit down.
It's funny.
So,
Dick's single though. He can do what he likes.
He's got a girl. I think he's got a wife.
He's
yeah. Tell me when he marries her and get back to me.
The only other thing that I think is funny in this timeline that you didn't really cover is all the concern intervention trolling that
Yeah, I
also
know.
makes the situation hilarious.
It does.
Because it basically if he would have listened to anyone who reached out to him, he had 4 days to hide the drugs.
Oh, that's so funny.
And he didn't do it. So he did not listen to a single person out of I think 10, 15 people said they reached out to him.
Hey, you know what'll do that to you? Drugs.
I know.
You think it was like one of those lawyer things where I know my rights, the cops can't come in, you know, because they had to break the door
Doesn't
down,
doesn't coke make you a little arrogant though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all drugs do.
Do they?
Yeah, it was like a confident, you know.
Also, Tommy, you didn't play the scene of him maybe not jacking off.
The other day I did. The other day I did. I heard he's getting a blowjob from those two broads. That's why that's what I heard.
That's what they say. Yeah, I don't. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just
Is Diorio here?
Hello.
Holy shit. All right.
I heard you guys talking about Dick, and I'm like, dude, this reminds me of the time that I think was it Dick and Vito or just Dick invited all the commentary people or whatever that I know to do coke in his fucking studio.
Oh,
that is true.
Did you do it?
I don't know who did it. I don't know. I didn't get that information.
Bobacks.
I think dude, imagine if you invite Josh. Come on, Josh. Can I get into this? And he's like, okay.
Yes. Yes, I can see that exactly happening.
I'm just yeah.
I could 100% see that.
I just can't believe you guys are preying on the downfall of a beloved family man. It's super fucked up, guys. Listen, I know we were making meth jokes a week ago about Geffels, but do you know this guy's got an 8-year-old kid that he was doing fucking frat boy drugs with in his house?
Yeah.
All right. The 8-year-old kid had to dodge debris from the door that was kicked in because he's homeschooled with a fucking coke bullet in the couch.
He's hiding under the bed. He's hiding under the bed next to the AR-15.
Dude, it's one day everything just changed. It's what are we doing today, Dad?
Yep.
Whoa.
My
Today
kid-
we're learning about the real world, son. Whoa, Jesus.
I have an 8-year-old.
Do you do coke with him?
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do. You think I'm a bad father? Look at this fucking guy. He's going to jail. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, you give me that blank stare. Yeah, I'm a pretty good dad, all things considered, huh?
Tommy's a great dad. He takes the Nintendo Switch away when his son's playing Smash.
Dude, it's so it's so funny watching all these fucking freaks on Twitter, lawyer YouTube is no, the guy who defended the Dragon Ball Z actor is a good man.
You mean the guy he was wrong about?
He loves his family. Yeah, the one he was wrong about.
Oh, sure, he loves his family. It's just
Did you see Andy Signor?
What? What did Andy Signor say?
Andy Signor called out Keemstar.
For doing what?
Really? What exactly has he done wrong? What law
no
has
way.
he
Did he really? That's so funny. Send me that, please.
Wait, let me. I
Oh,
want to
that's
get it
so funny.
because basically he was saying that there was no big issue with him doing coke in the house with the kid.
No,
or whatever.
of course not.
Signor's from Hollywood.
Yeah. So Keem wrote, Nick Rekieta is innocent. I'm getting the link by the way while I'm sending this.
Yeah,
to you.
sure.
He said, well, you were Matt. I forgot who runs the screen.
Tommy.
Yes,
Tommy,
he
okay.
sent me direct.
Nick Rekieta is innocent until proven guilty, but based on what's alleged, I'm shocked how many are defending him, especially when kids were allegedly in danger.
Okay.
Now where's the Andy message down here? Vito.
Boy,
explain what you think is alleged. Be specific. That was one of them.
What has been alleged? Why won't you answer that? He had legal guns in the house. One of them wasn't. He got charged for one of them. A pistol.
Wait, Matt, where did you? Oh, I don't see that on mine. Did he block my alt?
I think
too?
he might have blocked you, buddy.
He blocked my alt too.
Yeah. He also had too many drugs in the safe, and he got too drunk on stream. Show me where he endangered his kids. Until I see that, I'll defend his right. Way to go, Andy.
Andy Signore's whole bit was that he got unjustly canceled one time, and now every other.
Oh, look at
person-
Vito. Be the alleged. Like I was just gonna make a joke. Sorry, I gotta interrupt you. I was just gonna make a joke. You know, Keem's got real. You know, he's got his Deaf Noodles gloves on or glasses on. Alleged. And then he explain what you think is alleged. Be specific. Why you want him to get arrested, Vito? I mean, fucking give me a break, you dipshit. You know, it's like I said before. You're not going to hear from me like preaching, like, "Oh my God, there's children." It's just not my way. All right. But I totally like for people to be outraged. I get it. You know, sure. It's just not going to. You're just not going to hear from me.
Dude, all these fucking YouTubers and Hollywood types do it. Yeah, all these YouTubers are 22. Okay,
Yeah,
that's why
I
they're
know.
doing coke. These people are fucking losers. This guy was an alcoholic long before he was a cokehead,
Yeah.
and it was kind of weird back then.
Hmm.
But like, I mean, I have to tell you this: these are the people who critique Ethan Ralph
Yeah, I
for
know.
being a drug addict, and that guy doesn't have any. I guess he does, but they don't live with him.
Yeah.
None of them are living in Ralph's house. But
Hmm.
like, I don't know, dude. How do you sit there and you like Ethan Ralph is a degenerate alcoholic who doesn't want to see his kid now? Like, this guy's gonna spend some time in jail possibly because he had coke bullets stashed in his couch allegedly. You know what coke bullet is? I figured out that term.
No, I don't even know. I thought you were talking because I heard they
It's a
found an
little,
extended round or something. I thought you were talking about.
No. So there's a bullet, right? It's not a bullet. It's like a little piece of glass in the shape of a bullet. So
Yeah.
you can click the top off of it, put
And
it
then
up
just
to your
have to take a
nose.
quick
It's
bump.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you can
Do
put
you
a
have a
hit
clip
inside
of
the
that?
bullet.
That's paraphernalia. They're coming to
You
take
like
me.
hide those things around the house. Like, oh, what's that? Oh shit, there's my coke. And you're just like, yeah, cool.
Jesus.
Nick's kids are like, Dad, can you help me do my homework? And Nick's just like,
No! Do it yourself! Do what I did! Nobody help me like that fucking anything!
Today we're gonna learn about fractions, okay? Like, he starts chopping it up on the table.
Oh
gotta
my
stream.
God. Jesus. Are there like
I will die. What is for?
I did see a few people fucking pearl clutching over this. I was like, oh God, I'm going back to my fucking badass weekend. Yeah, fuck this shit. I don't know. It's like, yeah, you endanger kids.
Oh, this is better than how the Minecraft community responded to somebody tickling his stomach.
Yeah.
So I'd take this over Minecraft people.
Good. Oh, there. Look, you have every right, but it's boring to me. It's very, very boring to me. Wow, there's a lot of people. Look at how many people are defending him.
He started a lot of people's careers though, so that you have to think about that too. A lot of people owe like a huge, like getting into law too.
He could have fucking made me $1 million. I'm not going to say it's okay to do fucking coke with his kids and sit there and make a jackass of myself and say what was alleged, or sit there and say how did he put those kids in danger? If you're high, Andy, all the time around your fucking kids and drinking, it's not real good because you can't. I react because you're fucking high. You're not going to understand if it was like 10 o'clock at night and he went to bed and tied one on. Yeah, then I'm with you. But he's doing fucking coke. Come on, man.
They found cat in his house too.
You know what it is? I know where this comes from. Andy got fucked in court. He probably has a hard time seeing his kids or has to go through all that fucking bullshit that's completely unfair towards men. So that means all men are fucking innocent all the time. No, sorry, Andy. Fucking this guy got nailed hard. And I hope he doesn't lose his kid either. I hope he somehow pulls it off and straightens his life out. But you know what? I could see why people want the kids away from the father. It's not real. It's like 2 + 2 = 4 here every time. But I'm not gonna.
It's funny listening to his Keffel speech where he's telling everybody like, you don't fucking hurt kids, man. People who hurt kids should be like lined up against the wall and shot. And, like that's the kind of shit he was saying, and it's just like you don't even pay attention to your kids. You do a bunch of fucking drugs and are drunk 99% of the time that I've ever seen you. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Dick, this fucking verse pretending he's Dick Masterson. You think I fall for that, you motherfucker? I got you, motherfucker.
Nerd Angle said there was another Andy tweet. Let me see. I guess people got on him, bro.
What a stupid fucking. No, I think I know where Andy's. I think I know where Andy's coming from.
Yeah, he's not a reliable narrator in anything that has to do with cancellation.
No, he really isn't.
You can't take his word at fucking anything.
No, because he got fucked over and he can't think straight.
Yeah, he got fucked over, so he sees himself in he self-inserts in every other drama.
Yeah. Scary indeed. You missed our latest video. Listen, that girl was leaving P. Diddy's house. She was very rude to him. I can understand him getting upset, but what did he do wrong? Did she really get hurt? Did she have to go to the hospital when he kicked her in the fucking face while she's trying to get in an elevator? You know, give me a break, Andy. Come on now. I don't even care that he believes that. I mean, I still like Andy and everything. I don't care, but it's just like they say it's like Boogie. I never understood why everybody hates me because you have a platform and you're saying these ridiculous things that everybody hates.
Go down a second.
What?
What's this? This is them in the hot tub. This is that's Aaron. That's Nick. That's the wife. That's the Aaron's wife.
Let me get this straight.
Oh,
you
did
and
you
your
read
wife
the
are both
article
swingers.
about? Did
Yeah.
anyone give you the article that I saw about fucking like Nick getting cucked? Someone wrote like an article, made it like professionally written or whatever about like the allegations. Hold on, I gotta read an excerpt to you about this.
Nick can absolutely need help. No one actually has the full story. For the sake of the kids, people need to stop milking. Andy, do you have any self-awareness? You milk celebrities for a living.
Yeah.
He has no self-awareness.
No, he has no self-awareness. His brain shuts off when he sees cancel. Total tunnel vision.
But this is like if like let's go back to a time before cancellation, a time before when all you were either infants or not even born. Let's go back to 1988. Little Tommy is about 12 years old. Guess what? This happens to a lawyer in New York. They're fucked. Canceled before it was cool. Like this would happen to anybody in any time frame. Doing coke in front of your fucking kids, having a fucking illegal gun around. Something bad's gonna happen. Do I want? I don't. I want Nick to get clean and get his kids back. Absolutely. I think the best place for kids is with the parent. But if he can't get it together, he's gonna lose his kids like everybody else.
He's homeschooling his kids anyway. What does he have to protect them from? The coke's in his house. Like the drugs are there.
But
it's all in his house already. What's he protecting them from?
And here's the thing, like, if he's high in front of those kids, and I'm sorry, the coke, like, if he's doing a bump once in a while, yeah, I guess. But I mean, clearly, this has gone beyond at least that guy's testimony. Just doing a bump here and there. It's got like, which by the way, everybody I know that started doing that ended up full blast coke addicts within months. It's a highly addictive drug, and then you have to do it in front of your kids to feel fucking normal. It's a serious problem. I mean, look, there's the concern trolling and all these people preaching all this shit. Yeah, I get that. Right? That's annoying. I wish the best for Nick. I do. But, I mean, to sit there and act like he did nothing wrong and there should be no consequences for it, it's just as insane. That's even more insane than bogus cancellations. There's got to be a line. Like, this doesn't cross the line? I mean, even for me. That's saying some shit.
You think he'll actually do 5 years?
I don't know because he's fucking a lefty. Under normal circumstances, no. Now I don't know because of who he is.
Jim tweeted out that the lawyer the judge over this case or whatever is like someone he's openly shit talked multiple times in the past.
Yeah, we just heard that about 5 minutes ago. I mean, that's unbelievable to me. I mean, the fact is, he's
surely
on
that they're gonna sign themselves off that, right? Like, surely they're not gonna.
I don't know. Look what's going on in Trump in fucking Manhattan. I think anything's possible.
I'm a retard though.
Well, I know that's true.
Hey, Vito.
Hi, Vito.
Kill yourself, Matt.
What's your opinion of this first? Like, what am I missing here?
That's not. Hold on. That's not verse. That's Vito. Vito, say your iconic catchphrase.
I'm a
pedophile.
See, it's him. I told you.
Okay. No, seriously. Like
the real thing.
Like what am I missing here?
What's my opinion on what?
On this whole fucking situation, on everything. Just to give me your something. Give me something. Doing a show here.
Coke is bad.
That's what I thought.
Have kids.
Huge take.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a crazy take if you just ignore.
I also, it makes sense because I also read something where he kind of did the whole cut and dry thing, having kids at an early age. So he's had a dry life pretty much.
And you bet he was probably in fucking law school till he's about 28 years old. So he probably missed the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, no, he's been adulting the entire time. So.
Yeah, he adulted in and he fucking cracked.
There was a clip of him saying he was gonna do like a not midlife crisis, but like go off the fucking rails for a little bit. He said that.
You know, it happened to my wife too. My wife, she's got all these prestigious degrees around Germany on accounting, and now she's like a controller or whatever the fuck she does. I don't understand. I'm too stupid, right? And she was basically, she went completely insane when she turned 29 because it was like the first year that she had like total autonomy over herself. And she said she did some of the stupidest fucking shit. And everybody's looking at her. You're almost 30. What's the matter with you? This is something girls do, not grown ass women. So yeah, I think that probably happened to Nick too. And then fame sprinkle a little fame on it, however small, however internet fame works. And then, yeah, you got a big problem. Sure. I mean, Jesus Christ, if I was single and bait happened to me, I would fly into the States and banging my brains out. I've been with Andy's Ignore. Canceled. saying Nick Rekieta, arguing with people that Nick Rekieta did nothing wrong. Yeah, the fucking thing.
So Tommy, you would have flown out to America to fuck Andy Signor if you were single?
Yes, and his wife and his fucking girlfriend. then she would have turned me in too. Well, I got fired from Screen Wave. Oh God, that would have been awful. The only thing that keeps me in line, I think, sometimes is losing my kids again. You know, Jesus. There's consequences for shitty stuff, and you know, Andy paid some consequences that were legit, and Andy paid some consequences that were illegit. But there's still like legitimate consequences that you face when you walk off the pants. Andy was running around his wife, you know. And the same thing happened to him, too. He was telling me, you know, he was like this nerdy fucking guy, right, that knew a shit ton about movies. And all of a sudden, like, you know, he's one of these guys, like, want to see my comic book collection? And all of a sudden, he's like big on YouTube. And these young girls are coming up and they're like, listen, I'd like to give you a blowjob. Would you accept? And he's like, yeah, I've never done this before. And he went completely insane. And by the way, I'm not passing judgment. You know, oh yeah, he should have got laid in high school like a normal person. No, I get it. Sure.
No, I think it's probably bad with the having his kids or whatever. But other than that, I don't really care that much. And most people are just using it to attack other people or like try to stomp on his grave and get his kids taken away. So I don't want not any better.
That's the thing. It's like if this is the average person, who cares? But like. He's a little too old to be doing this now.
And it makes it funny too.
Yeah, and it makes it funnier. And then like people like Andy make it funnier, like even more funny now because I have like retards in the comment section moralizing what I can and can't joke about.
I mean, it's not about like if you got caught with some hookers and his wife found out, I would be like, yeah, shit happens when marriages go south, but whatever, it's not the end of the world.
Now if he got caught with a hooker while his kid was playing with Legos,
that's different. That's fucked up. Yeah. He's going out.
I think it's just such a cesspool. The jokes get mixed with the retards, and you don't really know.
Yeah, and it's probably true. That's probably why I fell for that.
I see a lot of things where like, Dick and Vito did this to him. You made him drive down this road. Yeah, I've literally seen people. Yeah,
Dick and Vito did this to him.
I was thinking about that. Wouldn't it be funny if Dick is the one who got him hooked on coke?
I mean,
that'd be really funny.
It'd be hysterical.
No, Tommy, there's a whole tweet from Eric July saying Dick and Vito did this, and I'll pay for rehab.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yep.
Like a mini man. So.
Eric July gets a W for the first time in a year.
In solidarity with Nick, he's going to drink twice as much as an alcoholic to make up for it.
Isn't Eric July also crazy?
I know they.
Yeah.
I feel like that guy's
Eric took the chance of this to go on the high ground and go, I care about you, Nick. I know these bad Dick and Vito guys made you a drug addict, but I'd love to help you, brother. I'll pay you to go to rehab, man. We'll choose your rehab center, and I'll make you better, man. I'll make you better. I believe in you.
Him and Boogie should go bowling.
I know.
Unbelievable.
He's like, these terrible people. You ain't like this, man. You ain't like this.
I just don't get why he took the moral high ground after he's like
because he used it to attack Vito and Dick. Did you miss that part? What I just said?
Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm retarded. But I'm just thinking like, why would he go like him or Rekieta fought? Like obviously he's got like he more like make like a million off like his comic and stuff. It's like why would you like go back to this like kind of community? But
yeah, why would you just spike the book? Why would you do it? Yeah. Here's what I would have done if I was Eric July. By the way, my comic book's for sale. You go check it out. That's what I would have done. I would have made him fucking.
Yeah, here I'll send you it. Tommy, the Twitter post is so long; it's 2 full screenshots.
Oh my god!
Look at this virtue signal.
Great googly moogly. I hate this stuff.
Nick, do you want to read this in your black voice? I know you use it a lot.
My black voice?
Yeah,
What is my black voice?
I'm not imitating it. You have to do it.
This is the only thing I'm going to say publicly on this. This statement is both incorrect and misinformed. Nick was never honest about anything regarding my business in the law tube space. He was one of the first in the best dressed, which tricked viewers into believing he's a lot smarter and unbiased than he is.
Oh, sorry. I just got a little too into character. My bad.
Because the common YouTube viewer will have little reason to ever consult with a practiced lawyer in their lifetimes. It's easy to see why he's never tried in fields he's never practiced in, and he's more
in fields,
knowledgeable.
you say?
Yeah, I had the same thought as I was reading that. Knowledgeable on the law than I am. Yes, I hope. That's why I have a competent legal team. Despite being so confident, him losing his defamation appeal proves his word isn't gospel. It also seems to be what has accelerated his.
Wait a minute, Nick had a defamation case against Eric July and lost that.
No. That's with the women judge. So he called a guy named Monograph a pedophile.
Oh, smart.
And Monograph sued him. That's the judge that's now over his criminal case. That judge is seeing that case, and he said that judge has alcohol coming out of her pussy and weird stuff.
Good stuff. That's a smart thing to say.
I got a question. I was watching Kino Casino. Did Rekieta go on live stream and say Noel was a pedophile?
Dude, you're talking about like hours and hours and hours and hours.
Yeah, no, we keep track of all this horse shit.
Him and Noel hate each other to death because Noel used to hang out with Nick and like love it. It's really, really gay.
Does any of these guys have a lasting relation? Like, I mean, maybe I should talk, but I mean, I still have some friends from 2016. I mean, God, every one of these guys just end up eating each other. It's fucking terrible. God, I know. How can I like?
The second paragraph is.
And the fans kind of push that too because like I love Dick Masterson. I love what he did in lolcow. I love meeting him. I love working with him. It was a fucking highlight of my shitty career, right? Because he's really a legit funny guy. I can fucking watch Rekieta too. I don't give a fuck. I don't like why you have to take all these weird sides and team sports and shit. It's so bizarre.
Because Dick got him hooked on coke.
No, maybe.
It gets into the.
Look at this fucking guy.
Despite going on a 6-hour drunken rant about me, I still said I hold no animosity towards him. He sent me a text.
This thing reeks of animosity.
No, just wait. There's a part 2 for a reason.
And I said he could call me whenever he wanted to chat. He said he was going to take some days to breathe, and he never contacted me, though he kept taking shots publicly. If he fell out with people, I have nothing to do with that. But from my perspective, he's left with edgelords and degenerates.
He's right about that. Did anybody ask Eric July his opinion? Because apparently it sounds like people have been asking him.
And as you can tell, they don't actually care about him. Watching Nick spiral out of control has been a difficult thing to watch.
No, it hasn't.
Fuck off.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Next page.
Yeah, next page.
God.
You know, we're only a month away from Eric History Month, so you guys should be chill.
Where is it? Is it start from that? Or?
Okay, I don't know. I fell out with that. People have nothing to do with them. So, it's because
it goes difficult thing to watch in the middle, and then I say, I don't like it. I end up.
Bro, it's in the fucking foghorn leghorn bit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I say.
I
said. They don't do a lot of foghorn leghorn anymore. I never see that cartoon anymore. I wonder why.
I said it's gone.
All right.
If he fell with other people, I have nothing to do with that. But from my perspective, he's left with edgelords and degenerates that he favors, and as you can tell, they don't actually care about him. Watching Nick spiral out of control has been a difficult thing to watch. I don't like it, and it's not simply because I thought favorably of him. It's because the man has a family, and instead of getting him the help he needs, I don't anticipate that.
Yeah, they got him the help. They turned him in. The church called. That's the funniest thing I heard this whole episode. Somebody from church snitched on him. That's the fucking funniest thing ever.
Brothers of Christ compelled.
Wouldn't it be funny, wouldn't it be funny if Dick Masterson got Rekieta on coke and Eric July called in the fucking thing that got Dick Rekieta busted?
The edgelords he's befriended will do anything but farm content out of him, out of his meltdown, and/or egg him on. They're chaos agents that find him useful. Still, all of that being said, I'm dead serious in this offering. I will personally help take on the expenses should he want to check in
Fucking
to the
hero.
rehab. He wouldn't owe me anything in return. I just want him to get the help for the sake of his family. I don't like seeing someone I was cool with go out like I don't like saying I was something cool with going out like that. Until
You know what this sounds? You know what this sounds like to me, Matt? I hope you don't end up in the charred walls of the damned when you die with the devil sticking a big hot poker up your ass.
Then you won't be able to
For
sell any comic books.
For some reason, I specifically remember when they covered this on the show. I just remember Dick saying like, "Oh, kill yourself."
Looney Tunes are
Until
becoming
then, I'll be
relevant.
praying, and I think you all should too. Let the Lord do His work.
God.
Let me beat Eric July for a second.
Oh, here we go.
Father,
You gotta
the
rub your
Son,
hands together, Tommy.
the Holy Spirit. Dear Lord, please help this nigga Rekieta. From the bottom of my heart.
Tommy, your
What?
line was Nick Rekieta.
Oh, that was it.
Oops.
There you go.
Take two.
Ah, Jesus Christ. And fuck you, Boogie. While you're at it. Oh, man.
I can't believe you told Boogie to kill himself.
You think he didn't believe it? They called him a faggot, too. You know?
I can't. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it until he begrudgingly convinced you to say it again. That's when I knew it was
I
real.
went into the lolcow server today, and after all the screaming died down, somebody told me that he went in there after I yelled at him after the recording, and then he went in there like bitching about me, and then he went in there again, according to them. So I'm taking it with a pinch of salt during the episode and tried to shit talk me more.
Shocker.
And I really do hope everybody that said that was fake gets a good case of AIDS, because fuck you.
That's real. Kim wrote in the chat, he's like, I don't even know what happened. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this right now. Apparently Tommy told Boogie to kill himself and he's not doing the episode. That's what he wrote in the chat, yeah, so I don't know.
We got
No
you.
reason to
Got you,
lie
Nick.
privately.
You're promoting our fake drama. You know. Nick's got a lot of people. He's got like 1,000 people in his stream. Let's just tell Nick we fucking might. Good idea. Jesus Christ. All I know is that editor's fucking great. That's all I know. He does good work. All right. I guess, yeah, that's enough. I'm not going to do Wendigo now. Maybe I'll just save it. I'll just do everything like 5 days too late. That'd be a really funny show. I just do it like I'll just completely like, skip out of my responsibilities and do everything like a week later.
Everybody's doing IPOS, and then by next week,
Yeah,
you're gonna be
yeah, that'd be funny. It'd be funny. I'm your drama wrap up channel. Yeah.
Good luck. Do you want me to just save you the time now and say don't do a stream on it?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna watch it and you're gonna get through 5 minutes of it, and then you're gonna stop. And
The Wendigo? No, I watched some of that already. It makes me hot. That makes me mad.
Yeah, it pissed me off.
Oh man, it made me mad.
It was just political preaching for 3.5 hours.
Well, the thing that got me.
Like, it was deleted, what do we do? I'm
The-
like, I got it, motherfucker. I have it on my hard drive.
Did he delete the
Oh, I have
YouTube
it
video?
too,
Whoa. Did he delete the YouTube
cut it
video?
out.
He cut it
cut
out.
out the
the
entire
Wendigo
40 minute
Oh, that's
Wendigo
so
chapter
funny.
out.
And I was like,
Which
but
is why I gave you the Google Drive,
Good
which has
job.
the full video
Thank you,
that
sir.
has it.
This is- I already had it,
Yeah.
but thank you. Keep it up there just in case.
Yeah, I was gonna say down. You probably want to download.
Oh, that's
it.
so funny. The thing that gets me is like, he just sounds like such a religious kook. You know, everything's to the spectrum of his politics. You know, like
Everything.
everything, absolutely everything is to the spectrum of the politics. It's like, you know, and the thing is, like, I say that for somebody like when I was in my 20s, I did that too. It really took me to go to Iraq to realize it was just fucking stupid. You know, hey, this is a shithole. They're right about George Bush. You know, and you know what? They're right about a lot of other things too. But some people can never get to that stage of their life. And this guy clearly isn't. Oh, he like and you see this a lot in like RedTube and stuff. Oh, he knows Turkey Tom. I win the argument. You know, I mean, like it's so bizarre. You know, and here's another thing. Here's another thing, and I'm not going to sit there and like cry or I'm trying to like make you feel bad. A lot of it is just anti-Christian sentiment. That's all it is. They hate fucking Christians, and he doesn't even preach that much that I could see. He just says, "Are you a religious Christian?" Yes, I am, and I got all this, and that's it. That's fucking it.
Yeah, he doesn't drone on about it at all.
No, he's not like who's that football player?
He'll
10
only
years
talk
ago?
about it if you bring it up.
If you ask him.
That's it.
Which is completely reasonable to me. You know, I didn't bring that up on lolcow, did I?
I mean, to be fair, he's done.
Yeah, I think it came up about him being a
no, but in the context of the issue he's facing, I don't think
He's done videos on his channel like the Bible Theory Explained, the most underrated book of the Bible.
Oh, okay.
Like he's done some Christian content. It's not like out of nowhere.
But is he sitting there saying that this is like
the
you know?
books of the Bible. You
But
know what I mean?
is he doing interview? Is he doing fucking full blown videos and critiquing people only through the vision of the fucking Christian ideology or religion? I bet he isn't.
I don't think so.
Well, I tell you something. The guy that's criticizing him is, you know.
Yeah, I'm saying it is integrated into his content in some regard.
So yeah, when he pulls in the Bible for context, he looks at like the Leviathans mentioned. So he talks about like the mythical creatures.
Oh, that's
in
cool.
Revelation.
That's
He talks
awesome.
about that.
I'd watch that.
So he doesn't talk about like the Beatitudes or the Sermon
Yeah,
on the
it'll
Mount.
weave into his content if it's relevant, but it's not weaved into his personal.
Okay, so he basically does what I do.
Oh, that guy is Catholic? I had no idea.
Oh, so he basically does what I do. I don't fucking run away from it, but at the same time, I don't tell everybody to vote for Trump. Similar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he talks less about Christianity than you talk about politics.
Okay.
There's a
fair enough.
lot here.
But I never Tim Tebow. Yeah, exactly.
Playlist for biblical fiction. He's got Sunday Stories, the Bible Theory, 9 types of.
That's why they hate him.
Angels, Sunday Stories, Samuel and
plus
Sam,
the
the Devil versus
loves
Jesus.
Oh yeah, one of his arguments is that he owns weapons.
Yeah.
Oh.
Religion and cult iceberg.
He went out with
explains.
Brandon Herrera.
Well, I tell you something. With all these people that hate Christians like they do, I think you almost got to be nuts to be a fucking religious Christian and openly profess your religion without having a gun. God, these people are fucking nutty. They're way nuttier than him.
The points that he kept referencing a lot was that he follows Kyle Rittenhouse on Twitter and that he owns guns. Those were the two.
Super.
For one, because they were like, "Oh my god, dude, he might be friends with Turkey Tom," and I'm sitting here like, Tom went to his wedding.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, it's a little
That's
more than
funny.
might, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his whole video is just guilt by association. So he's like, and you know what Tom said when he was 16 years old? Can you believe it?
The N-word?
Can't believe Wendigoon is friends with him.
Do you imagine going through life and not like having a friendship because somebody said the N-word fucking... I mean, how fucking retarded do you have to be? I think I yelled at... Did that make... I didn't watch the episode yet. Did that make the episode? Because I yelled at Boogie. I was like, because I'm not a fucking child. I don't believe in goddamn Voldemort. I don't know if that made the cut or not. Yeah.
Did you debate over the N-word with Boogie?
Oh yeah, well, you know, he kept on asking me. He's like, because I said, "Kill yourself, faggot," and like, say it again. And I said, "Okay, kill yourself, faggot." You know, and then he's like, "Say it again," because I guess he wanted like. Here's the thing about Boogie. Boogie tells everybody he's stupid, right? But he doesn't believe it. He thinks he's fucking brilliant, all right? So he thinks he's like manipulating me into
outing yourself.
Yeah, like outing myself as some kind of bigot or something like that. Like I don't give a flying fuck. So then it happens. Like then it's like I'll do it so I'll make him scared. Even though I said it I go, fucking it's recorded already 15 times.
Yeah, he was acting like you weren't going to give it up and you're going to hold it hostage or something.
Yeah, like so when I did it, he just kept doing it like I didn't say it prior. Say it one more time. Yeah.
My favorite part of that is when you ended it with how you were basically incarcerated as a child for a month, and then he shut up about suffering.
Yeah, it's weird, and that's weird too. That's like somebody mentioned that was the only poor me thing that I ever done in here. And by the way, I barely ever do stuff like that. But I wanted to show him like I didn't do it because I poor me. I do it because everybody's got fucking problems. I have fucking problems. Everybody, and yours aren't any more special than everybody else.
But then he goes, "No, you're wrong, Tommy. You do have an excuse. That is an excuse."
No, it's not an excuse.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand anything. And then he'll write a tweet like, "I never understood why nobody hates me. Why everybody hates me. That's why they hate you."
Tommy, pull this up. I'm like personally really tired of the screenshot being used against Tom. It's like deceptively edited. This is the real screenshot.
Okay.
Oh God.
Okay.
See?
My name is
My
Crackers.
name is
I
gonna
hate
be
crackers.
I hate crackers. Yeah. I'll call someone a cracker too many times. I'll bully them enough. Cracker, they don't talk. They just say chicken, you know, famous catchphrase of many crackers. You know?
Mm.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Beyond.
There is a cracker called chicken biscuit.
Exactly.
Jesus.
That's what he was referencing this whole time.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
They use these to say that young Turkey Tom is a slur user. Disgusting.
Did you ever see this fucking thing? I always love this. Probably gonna be put on a list for typing that in.
What are you trying to find with? Oh, I see a lot of stats.
Oh, the Turkey Tom one.
This is my he didn't make this, right? This is like a goof. They're goofing on him. Yeah, this is my personal.
Well, they were saying he's racist because this is Tom's next video. Yeah.
Yeah, this is they kept saying something. Like I remember real talk got a hold of that. I never told anybody about this, and he's like, "Hey, you know anything about this?" I was like, "It's his next video." Really? I'm like, "No." They're fucking with him.
Hey,
he's like,
somebody's got to knock that motherfucking kid on his ass.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he said. Like, at this time he was like 16 or some shit like that, or.
You know, he called into your show and he's like, "Yeah, I called somebody the N-word. They punched me in the face once at my job." You remember that when he's like, "Yeah, I got assaulted because I called somebody a slur where I work."
Who said that? Tom said that?
I thought Tom called in and said that on your show.
Did he? We should clip it. He's real famous now. I should go back and get those clips.
Yeah, you should. Put it up as a short.
No, I don't want to give those guys any ammo. I don't know.
Well, they're already going to start digging for it, so at least you'll get more views.
My favorite was Tom's video on people that take sponsorships that don't really believe in them. That's my personal favorite Tom video.
Oh,
yeah. And then he made the bait video and took a sponsor.
Yeah, immediately afterwards. That's my favorite Tom moment. But, Tom did all that stuff. He was literally like under 20, Like, Tom, I always knew Tom was smart.
I mean, when he did everything last year, he was also basically under 20.
Yeah.
He's only like 20, 21
21 now. Yeah, like way under 20, like still in high school. The stupidest stuff he did was when he was a kid. But I mean, I always knew Tom was really smart, and he turned out to be. He used to call in and just say wild shit and come in, and then I personally believe that Keemstar. I think he said something about Keem, and then Keem did the on here, and then he did the not a turkey thing, and
crazy. You're not even a turkey. Motherfucker came from Jerry the Canary. Is this guy like a canary or what? Like,
Tom just blew up. And Tom's talented. Tom was always talented. He always made good videos. Even when he was a kid, you could tell he was a little ahead of the curve. Yeah. Now he's like,
listen, fuck.
Did he stop doing that shitty voice?
Who? No, he's
Tom.
Yeah. Oh, the thing we had a problem with. Yeah, it seems to be gone. It's all AI now.
Thank God, I couldn't watch that shit. That was
no, I watched Tom again. There was a time where I was like, I don't like this stuff that's coming out. And then shortly after that, no, I watch stuff all the time now.
Well, who was
okay, I'll have to look at it again.
Do you guys remember the Indian cuck guy who's like gobble gobble turkey? I still remember that.
Oh, Bunty King.
I wonder who you might be discussing.
Yeah, who are you talking
And I interviewed Tommy after that. I was really hard on him. He was under 18 at the point. And he handled it fucking like an ace,
That was hilarious.
I took Bunty's side on that one, if I remember correctly.
I wonder if I go to youtube.com/BuntyKing, what comes up. Let me see.
I search up on Twitter and search of real Bunty King.
I did love that. Hey, Tom, if it's too hard, why don't you quit? Just quit. And like Bunty's like being totally based, and then a year later, fucking he completely melts down.
Yeah, that guy doesn't exist anymore. The guy who made that one video does not exist anymore.
I heard
like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but it's like Bunty King and an Anvark.
Yeah.
I heard he turned his whole life around.
I heard you too. I heard too.
Fantastic.
Good for him.
I could not be happier. Yeah. Good for him.
He would have been fine if he wasn't such a phony. He was a fake. He would have been fine.
Sometimes the internet breaks people.
It makes you do things that, you know what? Maybe he wasn't that bad of a guy in the internet. Yeah, I could see that. No, you're right.
And like he got a little, and then all of a sudden he just went fucking crazy.
Yeah,
and
just
then he
went
logged
nuts.
off.
I guess Muda found out that he was mentioned in that horror video.
Oh,
Wait, what?
What did Muda say?
That video, yeah, he's fucked now.
Oh, yeah, good luck with that.
Wait, Muda knew.
Yeah, Muda just
How
dropped
could
it.
he not know? Oh, he just
Wait,
responded?
he just made
oh,
a
wait.
video?
If he
He
didn't
just
know,
made a
dude, that's my fault because I tagged
No,
him.
he knows because there's a 30-minute video now. He's fucked.
Oh no!
Wait, Muda dropped a video on the whole situation.
Yes.
Oh.
Quick. That's quick.
He mentions Muda in part of that Wendigoon stuff.
Yeah. Because I sent it to Muda, and he goes, what
Yeah.
the fuck? And then he, like, quoted it.
You mentioned fucking Charlie while he was at it. And fuck Charlie too while I'm at it.
Well, this guy's gonna get his views up temporarily. He's got what he wanted. That's what he was complaining about, his views being down.
Well, you can be friends with Mama Max now.
You know, he couldn't believe it, Tommy. His views went down since COVID. Can you fucking believe that? I wonder how that happened.
Today?
What?
Today, I tweeted out a screenshot. Someone was attacking Muda's moisturizer brand, so now he'll be responding to
Yep.
that as well.
Oh god.
Yep, they
Dude,
started
if you want,
attacking
so
him.
basically, if you want to get obliterated by Mudahar, all you got to do
Thank
is
you.
put it somewhere I can see it. I will signal boost it, and he will level you. Okay. If you guys want to get into a fight with Mudahar, just give it to me. I'll tweet it out.
And
Look at Nick's
Mudahar can-
Moab just presses a button.
You know, like it's not Willie Mack good, but Muda can kind of kill you with kindness, man. I mean, like he's a very difficult
No,
person.
he can kill you with numbers.
And numbers, because
Yeah.
he's
He's not like
Asian.
one of these- He's just huge.
You know what?
Guys,
You know
he's
what though? You know what I
fucking-
realized when we were watching the video of this guy, this horror guy? He's a lot like Nerd. A lot like Nerd.
Oh man. Oh,
How tall is Destiny? Jesus Christ, he really
he's
is.
he's a lot like Nerd, Tommy, because you'll
Oh, is
if you end up watching the video, there's an entire chapter of him going over comments he received on his video that just disagree with him, and he argues with every single one on screen.
Who?
It really is like a Nerd video. The IPOS guy.
Oh,
Him and Nerd City would make great friends. I think they would get drunk on the balcony together and go over their wrongs.
Yeah, one's
Dude, I wrote him on Reddit. I'm like, hey buddy, you should stop responding to these people. And then he's like, yeah, and then he stopped finally. He was in the trenches for like 4 consecutive days fighting with random
Oh, that's right. Just responding to anyone and everybody.
Yeah. He finally
being
took the
an-
hint. Like maybe you should.
He was unironically being a Redditor for 4 days straight.
like Bull Blacks was like raping him on stream, just running through all of his messages and shit.
Oh God, I'll have to go check.
So
that
yeah,
out.
it's
that's really crazy. I gotta see this. Some ordinary gamers. Huh? Oh
Yeah, you're fucking
God!
This guy just keeps slandering me. What a title.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's so.
I gotta see the first 5 minutes.
Hello,
First
guys
five-
and gals. Me, Mudahar, and today's video is brought to you by Common Sense, which unfortunately isn't so common anymore. We're also bringing you a side sponsor as well, known as Objectivity, research, and bringing things up in good faith. This is something that the subject to today's video absolutely lacks. So if you're interested in Common Sense, go to www.thisisagoddamnjoke.com/SOG. All right, I'm sure somebody's going to buy that goddamn domain. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I was called out a few days ago by a YouTuber known as In Praise of Shadows, okay?
What a deep name.
POS.
Yeah. I'm sure.
I've been a
Guy
total
hates
scumbag.
Christians. Yeah. What's that?
Dude, I've been a total scumbag this whole time, and I've exclusively referred to this guy as Noah Samson throughout the entire drama.
Oh, yeah.
As just a completely different guy who looks exactly like him with the same gay mustache in the same community. And I put this out to like hundreds of thousands of people or whatever who've seen this, and I think it's Noah Samson.
My favorite part of the video is like at one point he says that it was either Muda or they can't pretty much, like, he didn't say this like verbatim. I'm using my hyperbole, but he essentially said that if you made money, like right out of high school, like serious money, you really can't be taken seriously because you're part of that sort of rich hierarchy or something. And I'm
Yeah, he
thinking
said only poor people understand art.
like, I mean, if you like, does he think for a minute that it could be reversed? I can't listen to him because he's already made it. So can I not listen to you because you haven't done anything right and you're well in your 30s? I mean, you could twist
No,
it, you
because
could
he
flip
worked
it on his
for it.
head, you know? Like you haven't. He made really good decisions before he reached maturity. You didn't. You know, I mean, like. Like,
a lot of the arguments he makes with Wendigoon and everyone is like, he was raised by a rich family. He's rich. He's been rich his whole fucking life. Rich piece of shit.
Yeah. I think it's like my dad told me this. Like, there was a big thing in the, you couldn't vote till you're like 21 during the Vietnam War, right? And it was a big thing by the left: old enough to fight, old enough to vote. All this cliche logic. So flip it: too old to fight, too old to vote. You know, I mean, like they don't even think that how stupid they sound and how cliche they sound. Too old to fight, too old to vote. Oh, you're 60 years old? No vote for you. Oh, that's for 18-year-olds. Oh, God. No, I'll deal with him tomorrow. I'm out of here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Toastify. Thank you, Mormon guy.
No worries.
I'm going to bed. I got a big game tomorrow. There'll be no.
Bro, are you not watching any hockey when the Rangers are currently 6 games away from the Stanley Cup?
They won the first one. What's the season series at?
2-1 Rangers.
Oh, really? And that's against what? Carolina or no?
Florida. We beat Carolina.
Not Tampa Bay. The Panthers.
No, Panthers.
Oh,
yep,
clearly
Panthers, and then it's either going to be Dallas or the Oilers.
I'd rather have Dallas.
I'd rather the Oilers. Dallas is a better goal.
No, you don't want the Oilers, and I'll tell you why. Because one of these days, that fucking kid over there is going to go berserk, and you don't want to be there when it happens.
Yeah, they've been holding him down over there.
Have
He hasn't done that much. That's why.
That's the best, most talented hockey player I've ever seen in my life, hands down. Like nobody's more like not Gordie Howe, not Green Gretzky, not fucking. Now I'm not saying he's good as those guys. He has more than those guys in the tank. It just hasn't all come out yet, and you don't want to be there when it happens.
Anyways, that's Leon Draisaitl. Now Connor McDavid.
I was talking about Connor fucking McJesus.
No, I know, but they're both like insane. They're two of the best players. If not,
hockey and NFL football getting bigger. One's because of Draisaitl. Number two, they're gonna have games in Frankfurt next year or some shit. The NFL. It's getting big over here.
Oh, Xylee is vile.
Oh, I got to do
my mommy Xylee now.
I got to do Patreon.
Disgusting.
I got to do Pats real quick, and then we'll call it a day.
Dude, Xylie's been mogging since Riz Academy.
What the hell? I watched that. I'm watching this shit. I'm such a fucking boomer. I have no idea what he's talking about.
That's the joke, though. It's like a Gen Alpha brain rot memes where they just
Tommy, that's Petron. That's Petron.com, my friend.
Oh yeah, it is.
I've been mewing the Casey's live stream while watching Kai Cenat.
Shut up. Go fuck yourself.
You even accept their user agreement. You fucking
did I?
retard.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know. I thought they changed the website. I thought they changed it.
That's a new design.
Well, they awfully went corporate, huh?
Fuck you, man. You prick.
You got Tommy,
you're so retarded.
You're retarded. Go fuck yourself, one leg.
And actually, to turn you down, you're so fucking loud now.
Me?
Yeah, they changed their whole branding. Wow.
Wow, I should sign in. I should put in my username and my
password. guys, I've been hacked. My account is gone.
It might happen. You're not so far off. All right, Abby Blackbird,
let it go, yeah.
Ashley B, Billy Bones,
Pass.
Blue Jacket, Cody, Everborn, Jeannie, Latchkey, Gothboy, Little Manly Mexican, Rexon. Shut up. Nesquik, Oatbag, Panic Punk. Stop it. I'm too old for this shit. Pilkington, Reynolds Hughes, Tommy C's Cat, Trippy Savage, Irish, and that's it.
Pass.
You go fuck yourself. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. You guys have a great night. A lot of other happy horse shit. GG. Good night.
Say GG, Mommy Xylee.
Yeah, GG, Mommy Xylee.
Make sure to check out our sponsor, Petron.com.
Shut up.
Petron.